Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a grocery haul. I normally don't do shopping hauls or anything like that, but today I went to Kroger. I shopped the sales, the digital coupons, my mail coupons, and I got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of staples, and new things to try for the keto diet. And this is for anybody wanting to make healthier changes, whether you go keto or not. Obviously, if you're not doing the keto diet or at least the low carb diet, you're going to want to watch your saturated fat intakes and things like that. But it is a clean burn when you are on keto. So keep that in mind. Also, like I said, there's just some things that might perk your interest in here. I'm making better choices and things of that nature. So I've got all my groceries lined up over here along the countertop and the stove, and I am going to show you what I got while I'm putting away groceries. So let's open this first bag here. These are some new items I found while searching my Kroger app, looking at keto things or things on sale. Oh, been definitely trying to buy everything while it's on sale, never full price unless I need to. These are pretty new for me. Simple Truth Puff Buns, cheddar, made with eggs and cream cheese. It's got 1 gram of carb and sugar. And the macros are 6 grams of fat for 2 pieces, 1 gram of carb, 4 grams of protein. So I'm interested in trying these out. They come in cheddar, original, and garlic herb. They are a bit over $5 a box, so I wanted to give them a good try, keep my freezer space available, and watch my budget. So I didn't buy all 3 flavors, even though I wanted to, but it comes with 8 pieces, and it's definitely something to give a try instead of buns or lettuce wraps or even keto bread. I just wanted to try them. Next items up, I got 2 packages of Tattooed Chef organic rice cauliflower. Now this was the same weight and same price as the Kroger brand rice flour, but it wasn't organic, so I figured why not go organic if I have the choice for the same price point and weight point. I'm going to choose organic. And then got a big old bag of broccoli florets. $5 on sale right now, guys, and it's 52 ounces, so that's great. We love broccoli. Broccoli is one of our favorites. Now, we did have a free digital coupon for Quaker instant oatmeal, and this is one of my man's favorites. The price per volume on this is actually cheaper than the Kroger brand, even though he thinks the Kroger brand tastes better. So I picked up some of his go-to oatmeal. He has oatmeal like every morning. Cotton swabs, vitamins B12 and magnesium, which is a electrolyte. So while doing the Aspire app, and if you haven't heard my story about going back to keto and trying this new app out called Aspire Low Carb Keto, it's not just keto. You can do like calorie counting too, or gain muscle, this, that, and the other. At any rate, it tracks your nutrition, and I found out I am not getting enough magnesium, vitamin B12, potassium, and iron. Now I already take potassium supplements. I take 399 milligram a day, and it's not enough. So I'm going to, when I run out of that brand, I'm going to look into something higher content, because it's a lot of pills to be taking, to be quite honest. I had a mail coupon. Like we get coupons from Kroger once a month, and lately they've been sending coupons for free Kroger dressing. It's free. It saves money in my pocket. It's not the healthiest options out there because of additives, basically. But you know what? We're not rich, and the cost of food is high right now anyway. So, I mean, we can't all be perfect, right? So just make your decisions where you can. All right. One of the things that I've been eating every day to fill in the gaps of calorie intake and fat intake, that is green olives. Now, green olives have 0 carbs and 2.5 grams of fat per 4 olives. So sometimes I need to eat like 24 of these in order to jump up 100 or 200 extra calories. Because honestly, my appetite has decreased since intermittent fasting and being on the keto diet. Now I'm hungry now, but I've almost been fasting for 24 hours. I'm trying to push myself to last a little longer. But trust me, I'm still going to eat today. I got some stuff later I'm going to show you that I'm planning for tonight when Chad gets back off the road. And yeah, so just stay tuned for that. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the Aspire app will tell you that, like, especially those olives and things are too high in sodium. However, the keto diet is a diuretic, has diuretic effect as a diet. So that, and because of my blood pressure medication that is also a diuretic, I can take up a little extra sodium. I will tell you that pink Himalayan salt and sea salt, these natural salts, they are lower in sodium, and pink Himalayan salt happens to have, it is said, over 85 minerals in it, vitamins and minerals or something like that for you. So yeah, it's cool to know. All right, to be honest, I really wanted the bone broth, but the bone broth was like $4 a thing, and this was a bit cheaper. It was like 2 for $3 or 2 for $4, something like that. So it'd be stupid not for me to go for this. They did have a regular conventional beef broth, but yeah, I'd rather go for organic if I can. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't buy it in the future. Just right now I am set well with money, or I was until I went grocery shopping, and I decided to go for this. Summer squash, y'all. We have yellow straight neck squash and zucchini squash right here. These are low in carbs and pretty decent in fiber, and obviously if you get your colors in, you got more different vitamins going in there. Onions are a great staple. Onions are also great for your immune system and add a lot of flavor to a lot of things. And the red onions, you know, they have antioxidants in it because of the purple color. I got a cucumber to go with salads. Don't ew me on this, okay? I'm weird. My grandma's fixed these for a long time. And they're high in iron and inexpensive. Chicken livers. So my man doesn't like the smell of chicken livers either, like most people don't. I happen to love it. My dad does, my grandma does, and my kids do. Go kids! So I bought some, especially since it is higher in iron, like I said, and I am not getting enough iron. This is a great buy for a low cost and a good way for me to get my iron in while enjoying something I love. Now here's part of dinner tonight along with that summer squash. Oh yeah, filet mignon on sale for $4.49 a piece at Kroger. You can get them hickory bacon wrapped or peppered bacon wrapped. This is what's for dinner tonight for when he comes home. We haven't had filet mignons in a while, and I decided, oh, that just sounds amazing tonight. So these have 28 grams of fat, 1 gram carb, 33 grams of protein. So the macros are there and great for the keto diet or low carb. All right, we got some medium spicy old folks country sausage patties here. And this was on sale for, I think, $10.99. And a lot of sausage patties or rolls of ground sausage, you'll notice, has some carbohydrates in it. This is a brand that I find does not have any carbohydrates in it. And it's got 14 grams of fat and 9 grams of protein. So definitely keto friendly right here. package of real salted butter. Now, why we go with salted butter instead of unsalted butter, because we noticed on the list of ingredients, if the butter is unsalted, it contains lye, and we don't feel like eating that. So we do go with the regular salted butter, and I believe this was on sale for around $7 for a 2-pack, and we go through a lot of butter here. Butter is one of your staple things for the keto diet. And real butter is a healthier fat for you than, let's say, Country Crock or any of those manufactured margarines like Bluebonnet and things of that nature. All right, so Carb Master used to be the Kroger low-carb yogurt I would go to. However, I have found these ratio keto-friendly yogurts. They're roughly $1.33 a piece, and the macros are 15 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein. And they don't have any crazy additives in them. It is made by General Mills, who may or may not put weird things in some of their food products, but this is not one of them. This is made of pasteurized, ultra-filtered, non-fat milk, pasteurized milk, milk fat, high oleic, sunflower and or avocado oil, black carrot juice and blueberry juice for color, natural sucralose, and cultures. So see, nothing super crazy there. So I'm in love with these, and they're going to help put some healthy bacteria in my gut and help with changes of my diet. Another staple you're going to find like in a lot of keto recipes is cream cheese, full fat cream cheese. You could go with the organic brand if you want, but I don't think that this one has too much of crazy ingredients in it for me to chuck to the sides. It's just got pasteurized milk and cream, cheese culture, salt, guar gum, carob bean gum, and xanthan gum. So I'm okay with buying conventional Kroger brand cream cheese. All right, another great thing to have on hand, chicken thighs. They can be either skinless and boneless like these are, because I bought these because of the price point and convenience, or they could be bone in, skin on. I used to get that a lot, save the bones for bone broth. Oh, and I love chicken thigh skin and drumstick skin. But like I said, I've been buying them like this because of price point, and there's nothing wrong with it either. I still enjoy eating them out of the air fryer. The air fryer is my favorite way of cooking chicken anymore, and I have a hard time eating chicken that's not cooked in the air fryer anymore, to be quite honest. All right, another thing that's in this bag, which is kind of deviating from the little flow I got going here, but it's Simple Truth Heavy Whipping Cream. Organic. I was buying, hang on, I'll show you. Kroger brand heavy whipping cream in the same size. They're both a pint, even though they look different, kind of. But this one has some weird additives in it, and my Aspire app says some of them are pretty hazardous. So I decided that it was worth the extra money to buy the organic, especially since I usually just use it to add some cream to my coffee or just a little creaminess in a recipe. Now, if I have a recipe coming up where it's calling for a lot of heavy whipping cream, I may just go ahead and buy one of these because price point then again. But then again, it depends on the circumstance too. All right, here is some baking department staples that definitely will come in handy and come up in several keto recipes. Almond flour. So almond flour, let me see if I can find it on my receipt. $7.29 a bag. Depends on how much you're going to use it for. If you're going to make desserts and things like that, which I don't. I've never made keto desserts or things like that. It's going to become quite costly. If you're using it just to for a breading substitute, it's not going to be that bad. It just depends on what you're using it for. Coconut flour is, this bag is like, I want to say, let me see if I can find it, $3.49 a bag. So different recipes call for different flours, so I've got one of each on hand. Xanthan gum. You'll see this ingredient in a lot of things that are not keto at all. What it basically is a fibrous thickener. This one says it has no fiber in it. I thought that it was fibrous, but I could be mistaken it for something else. It's been a while since I bought anything like this anyway. But it does say it is a great additive for thickening, helping to mix liquids that normally don't mix together well and to thicken the viscosity of both liquids and batters. So this comes up quite a bit in recipes, especially if you're making like keto beef stew or something of that nature. Olive oil mayo. Now I could have went with the organic kind, which is Simple Truth, and half the weight of this. However, these both contain soybean oil, and I'm trying to stay away from soy as much as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to avoid it all the time, but the organic one is still made with soybean oil, and since this one is also made with olive oil, it's going to contain less soybean oil, and olive oil is a good healthy fat anyway. If I remember correctly, it's got a lot of omega-6 fatty acids in it, so that's why I chose this. I would make my own mayonnaise, which is easy to do at home. However, my chickens are slowing down and not laying as heavy because it's getting chillier out. And I've been eating quite a bit of eggs lately, so I'd rather save my eggs for eating and just buy the mayonnaise because I don't use a bunch of mayonnaise anyway. This right here will last me a couple months. Canned mushrooms. They don't take up refrigerator space and there's not weird additives in it. So I bought those. And I don't have to worry about how quick do I have to use them up. And they are nutritious for you. I mean, it literally says total carbs 2 and fiber 2, so that's 0 net carbs. Eat just some mushrooms. All right, so on top of a sale, I had a digital coupon for boneless, skinless chicken breasts in the same bags of the chicken thighs. So I bought 2 of them. Now the chest freezer is running out of space, so I really have to do some serious rearranging in there. But 2 of these, $7.99 a bag, steal. Another keto staple to really have on hand, pork rinds. You will see these also in a lot of recipes. And why? Because they have 0 carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 9 grams of protein. You use these a lot for crushing up and breading things with, like making fried chicken and things of that nature. You could snack on them to help your macros out and some calorie intake a little bit. And anything else that a recipe would call for using pork rinds. This is my favorite affordable keto bread out there, is the Carb Master multi-seed bread. 50 calories and 4 grams of protein and 4 net carbs per slice. Total fat 2, protein 4. I like the seeded one better than the wheat variety. And usually they got the little woohoo stickers on them, and they're $2.89 a loaf. These were on sale for $3.99, and then I had a meal coupon for 80 cents off. So I didn't find any extra breads with the woohoo stickers on them. Usually when they do, I buy every single one and stick them in my freezer, and as I'm using them, I have them out on the gas stove that's not yet hooked up, which needs to be, and it doesn't expire quickly at all. Like, I can go a couple weeks with it on the stove and it's fine. So that sticker doesn't scare me. I forgot to tell you about erythritol. Erythritol to me tastes the same exact as cane sugar. xylitol does too. This is an erythritol blend. Let's see what it's got in it. Let's see. Erythritol, oligosaccharides, natural flavors. It's 8 grams of carbs though, so I wouldn't go crazy. 2 teaspoons is a serving though, so that's not bad if you're just adding like a half a teaspoon or a teaspoon to something, or baking something and portioning it out. Oh, 0 net carbs per serving. Well, how do they figure? They say 0 dietary fiber. Maybe they put the wrong nutrition label on it, or this is misleading. Not sure. Power grains. This has chard, tender baby spinach, and kale. And I absolutely love this brand, this blend. Brand and blend. But I can eat it as a salad. I can add it to eggs because all of these can be sauteed, all these greens. And so I could do a lot of things with this greens blend. And they are so high in vitamins and minerals, like calcium 70 milligrams, potassium 390 milligrams, iron 1.7 milligrams. And these are 2 net carbs. They have 2 grams of fiber in there and 4 grams carbohydrates, but yeah, 2 net carbs. I did like the little ones, the littler packaging with the arugula in it too. I have stir fried with that and everything else. But this was $5.49, and those 2 little packages that I was just talking about were 2 for $6. So I got more greens for my $1 for less money than had I would have bought the 2 for $6 deal. Cheese. I mean, why not? They were on sale. So I got some of my favorite cheeses. I love different kinds of cheeses, not all cheeses, but mild cheddar. I have found lots of use for this bad boy right here, especially with my eggs. So I bought 2 things of mild cheddar. Whole milk. Whole is important because you want your fats. Mozzarella, Parmesan. I love this stuff way better than the shelf-stable Parmesan. This has a lot more flavor and it's a lot more delicious. All right, now I got 2 of these and I know what they are. Ooh, dark gray kitties after a mouse. 0 sugar kombucha. I believe this is a new find for me. Well, I know it's a new find for me. I don't remember ever seeing it ever. So I'm excited about this right here. It has just 8 carbohydrates in it. So you would have to make sure it's on like a definitely low carb day. It's got no fiber in it. But that's awesome. And 30 milligrams of potassium, and it's gonna be good for my gut health too. I bought 2 of them. I'm going to maybe try to stretch them out once a week. I don't know, but that's a great find. I love me some booch. And last bag of them all. So I got some hot and spicy pork rinds. This is for me snacking. This is a snacking bag. The other bags I am going to use for breading. And then another keto staple that I highly recommend is get you some high fiber, low carb wraps. They can be flavored like this with just spinach and herb. And this brand, the Olay, was $2.99 for 8 tortilla wraps, which is good because a lot of times these wraps are like $4.50 a package. So whatever flavor you try is gonna be okay. Some brands have less fiber in them than others, so just be aware of that and the price point and just make your decisions there. But this has 1.5 grams of fat, 15 grams of carb, 11 grams of dietary fiber, and they do break it down even farther that it's insoluble fiber, and 5 grams of protein. And it's got some potassium and calcium in it. I'm trying to help Kitty on her mousing adventure. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you took some value from this. Now I will give you the grand total. I spent $197.82. So I had total coupons that saved me $38.93 off of this whole order. I hear it too, kitty. Oh, she's just playing with something now. She got distracted apparently. But anyway, I love you, and so does Jesus. If you have any advice for me, or if I can give you some advice, or just want to leave a comment anyway, feel free to do so below. See you guys next time.